Hi guys, so today I'm going to explain why I've decided to lead a more plant-based diet, but the guy that really started off is this little puppy. His name is Darwin, and yeah, he's the reason why I've decided to go on this journey. So, oh, he doesn't want to be in this video anymore. He doesn't like his tie. So keep watching for why I became vegan, and remember to click and like that subscribe button for more videos like these. Huh, Darwin? Here is the rest of the video. So my dog had to leave us because he's a little bit camera shy, and plus he was tired of wearing the tie. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys why I went vegan, and it really just didn't start recently. It started about 6 years ago. I was in high school. It was during my junior year, about midway, and two major things had happened that kind of pushed me to be vegetarian. I was vegetarian before I decided to be vegan. So the first thing that happened was that I adopted my dog Darwin. And then the second thing that happened was that my class was reading and watching a documentary on the agriculture industry, what's put in our food, etc. So up to this point in my life, I had never really seen an animal get killed. I knew that animals were killed for my meat, but I just didn't, have a visual image of it. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So in my class, during the documentary that we were watching, I saw a cow get killed, and it was pretty humane. They just kind of did a shot to the head, but it was something that I had never seen before. I like freaked out when I saw it because the whole cow, like her body shook, and I could just tell that the animal was a little bit in pain, and to me, when I saw that, it was like someone had just killed my dog, because I looked at the cow and I looked into his eyes and I saw the same innocence as my dog, and I thought, wow, like this cow probably has emotions and feels, not probably, they have emotions, they feel pain, and they have um, they feel happiness just like we do, and just like our pets do, our dogs. So after seeing that, I couldn't eat meat, because I kind of saw like cows and dogs as the same. And from that day, I didn't eat red meat, I didn't eat chicken, and I hardly ate fish. I wasn't completely a vegetarian because I did eat fish on occasion, but for the majority of the time I didn't. And then my life was like that for about 6 years. It wasn't, or like 5 years. It wasn't until last year that I guess like being vegan kind of started to, thoughts about being vegan started to come to my mind, because I started to meet more vegans. I saw more vegan products on the market. But what really pushed me was that I again saw videos on how animals were treated in these industries. So just to guys give you a couple of examples, in the dairy industry, they have something called rape racks, and what that is that they put a cow in a very small metal area. It's kind of like a cage, and the female's head is put on the top and or not, in the front, and they can't really move too much. And the reason why they do this, because they artificially inseminate the cow so they can have a baby and then lactate. But when I saw this, I saw kind of the struggle in the cow. I saw that the cow was uncomfortable, and it wasn't a very pleasant process. So it kind of gnawed at my soul a little bit. But then what also hurt me was that after this process, their babies were taken away, and you see like these videos of the cows chasing their babies when they're being taken away, and you could just imagine their pain and their sadness. And it's also sad, because what happens to their babies is that either they become veal, they go through the same process as them, and then eventually get killed. So I saw that, and I was like, that bothered me every time I ate cheese or drank milk. And then second, chickens also live very, I guess, painful lives. they are abused by the workers, and they lived in very confined spaces. Sometimes they're too sick to walk. And then if you research online, sometimes these chickens are boiled alive during the killing process. And then something else that pushed me was I saw these little piggies, a video of little piggies being castrated without any painkillers, and that just, it hurt me so much because I couldn't imagine doing that to a little puppy or a little cat. And yeah, it hurt me a lot. And from after seeing so many of these videos, I knew that I couldn't continue to eat animal products, I guess indirect animal products, so like egg, dairy, and cheese. I knew that I had to get away from it, but it did take me a while to finally make that decision. That was really I would say 90% of the reason why I became vegan, and 10% this is what pushed me over, is that I met a vegan who was very fit, and she explained to me that after she went vegan, like, her muscles were more defined and she just felt a lot healthier and fitter. And I'm not saying that you can't be healthy and fit without by not eating animal products, but I saw her and I'm like, that's the life that I want to lead. And it pushed me. I'm like, okay, I can be fit, I could be healthy, and I could eat a more plant-based diet and not feel so sad whenever I eat food. So that pushed me, was for my personal fitness and health. And actually my dad, who is still a meat eater, my mom is vegetarian, my sister is vegan, and I'm vegan. So my dad doesn't eat as much meat as he used to. But he actually went to the doctor and he told the doctor, like, I'm eating a lot less meat than I used to. And the doctor actually said to him, like, that's good for your health. So it made me happy that having a plant-based diet has a good impact on your body, as well as it doesn't have such a harmful impact on the animals around us. And then the last reason, this is also why a lot of people either become vegetarian or vegan. My friend actually became vegetarian for this reason, is the impact that the agriculture industry has on the environment. Cows produce a lot of methane, and methane does have a harmful impact on our environment. So all of these reasons combined together just pushed me to really take the steps to be vegan, because I wanted to see these positive changes in the world, and this seemed like a good way to do it. So I've only been vegan for a couple of weeks. And still, I'm not the perfect vegan. I'm still phasing out food. It's really just like bars that have some little bit of dairy in it or have honey in it. It's very, small amounts of animal product that I'm eating. I'm no longer drinking milk, eating any type of meat. I've stopped eating eggs. There's really, I would say, 98% of my diet, excuse me, is plant-based. So I would say I'm almost there. There's still a lot to learn. So if you guys have any tips, please share them with me, because I'm still in the learning process of being a vegan or having a more plant-based diet. But this is why I became vegan. To me personally, it's not too difficult, just because I have all of these strong beliefs and strong reasonings. But I understand how people find it difficult, because going to family gatherings, a lot of food is meat-based. Going out with friends, a lot of restaurants sometimes don't accommodate to being vegan or vegetarian. So I can understand why it's difficult, but there's a lot of reasons that I found to go vegan. So you guys, please share your stories on why you decided to go vegan, or maybe why you're not vegan. If you see a perspective that maybe I don't see, I would love to have an open dialogue about having a plant-based diet versus maybe not a plant-based diet. But that's really it, guys. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I know this was a long longer video than my usual videos. So I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day.